Your friend will. Your friend will declares. Your friend will declares. Don't be a dick.
Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to the History of the Elder Scrolls, Part 3. Today we'll be reviewing, and I'm going to be telling you which one I prefer out of all the series, and I'm going to be giving you reasons as to why I think that they deserve those ratings. So yeah. Okay, first up we have Arena. Arena was a fairly average game. It wasn't too great. The graphics were all right for the time, but the depth was pretty amazing back then, you know. The bad things about it was that it's a bit too difficult for a lot of people. I was only finally able to get out of the dungeon just recently, and even out of there, it's still a giant face fuck. You're not gonna. No, it's really difficult. Trust me. The controls were terrible, and you look like a fucking retard while you're attacking. That I guess that brings it down to, yeah. Now on to Daggerfall. It has pretty much everything that Arena has to offer, but with better graphics, and it's slightly easier. Like, it's actually playable, but it's still really difficult, and it still has all the bad things that Arena does, like the controls look like a fucking retard. They do, like I said before, it's still quite difficult, but some attacks can't hurt certain enemies. That is unbelievably fucking rage-inducing. If you look at one of the parts in, I think it was part one of this video, there's this little flying imp thingy that's just like, yeah, nigga, what's up? And I'm like, well, shit, what the fuck? So I attack it, and I actually zoomed in because I don't have like a widescreen TV. I have a square TV, so I have to, well, monitor, whatever. So I have to zoom in, and if you look at the top in the unedited, it will say your attack cannot hurt this creature, which means you have to get like a spell or whatever. But my guy was literally a fucking warrior, so I don't have any spells. And rage. Anyways, on to Morrowind. In Morrowind, the difficulty actually balances out. The world is fucking massive. Like, whoa! It might not be as big as the entire thing of Daggerfall, like the way you think of it, but it takes a hell of a lot longer to do everything in Morrowind. Like, there's so many places you can go into, all the dungeons and stuff like that. It's just bigger, in my opinion. I think it's bigger because it took me a hell of a lot longer to completely beat Morrowind than it took me to completely beat Daggerfall, which I actually was able to do finally. It took me not that long to beat Daggerfall. It took me a long time to beat Morrowind. There's not very many things that look identical in Morrowind. They tried to make it look pretty much non-identical on the outside. There's a couple places that look exactly the same on in dungeons and stuff like that, but that's excusable because of the time. Like, it would just take a million years, and they didn't have the team for that back then. What's bad about Morrowind is the walking. Holy fuck, is there a lot of walking in Morrowind. Oh. Like, you could take these fucking, these flying things. They're like taxis, I guess, and they just teleport you to other places. But if you don't have much money and you just started the game, you're gonna be walking for a long fucking time. Second video, when I was attacking that rat, you could see how fucking long it took me to hit him. Holy fuck. When your dexterity is low in that game, you're not gonna hit fuck all. Like, you could be stabbing it in the fucking skull, and the game's like, lol, you mad, bro? And you're like, oh, fuck you! And this game's like, nope, lol. Eventually you'll hit it, but make sure that you get your dexterity up like a motherfucker before even attempting to do anything in that game. So yeah, on to Oblivion. What's good about Oblivion? It's the first game to feel like the AI and stuff like that are actually alive. Like, they do daily chores and shit like that. Like, I know it's not randomly generated. Like, always do the same thing, but it actually the feel of the game actually made it feel alive for the time. It was really interesting, actually. When you go into an Oblivion gate, it looks amazing. There's nothing I could compare it to other than hell, but it's not hell. It just looks fantastic. And you feel like a fucking god in this game, which could be a good or a bad thing. So I'm going to add it to the bad thing also. It's now too easy. Oblivion was far too easy in fighting-wise. The game might not have been easy to, I don't know, steal or do a quest or something, but the overall fighting on one monster, on one dude, was far too easy in this game. The glitches... sorry. The glitches in this game, there's an uncountable amount of them, and half of them didn't get patched. But on the PC version, there are a lot of patches for it in the unofficial patches, which makes the game more polished, because as of now, on the consoles and even on the PC without the unofficial patches, it's extremely unpolished. And obviously you have to add to this, stop right there, criminal scum! That gets so annoying. Holy fuck, you don't even know. Okay. On to Skyrim. Skyrim, the animations look amazing. I love the animations. Well, usually the animations look really amazing, but nonetheless, the animations, like when you're getting killed by a dragon or something, and it does that little animation where it like bites your fucking head and throws your body, that is awesome. I thought that was unbelievably cool. And just talking to people in general, the animations look fluent. They look really, really nice. I think this game was balanced near perfectly. Like, there was enemies that if you got close to them, they just fuck your face, like the giants and shit like that. And then there was enemies that were far too easy, like fucking mud crabs. You hit them in the dick and they just fall over and die or something. But it perfectly balances out, in my opinion. And obviously the shouts. The shouts are amazing. They're fucking cool. They're probably not going to be in the next Elder Scrolls game because you're not going to be Duvahkin again. But I thought it was really, really cool to be able to shout at shit and they die or fall off a cliff or go flying or some shit. That was awesome. What's bad about it? The glitches. Holy fuck, the glitches. It's worse than every other game combined together on certain consoles. The PS3 being the major glitch fucking... People, their save files would just disappear or wouldn't load and just become corrupt for dick all reason. That is a huge problem. But other than that glitch, the game is still extremely, extremely glitchy, and it's like Oblivion. It's just unpolished. I don't think that Bethesda takes enough time to polish their games, and because of that, Skyrim actually isn't even close to my favorite of the Elder Scrolls game. Anyways, the story is also kind of plain in this game. Like, Oblivion had these fucking demon gates and shit. Morrowind had sort of a detective thing going on. That was really cool. Arena had that the scepter and the dude going into Oblivion. And okay, I don't want to spoil the games. Anyways, so yeah. The overall ratings I give for every game is Arena, I give a 6.4 out of 10 due to the difficulty controls, etc. Daggerfall was a little bit better than Arena with a 7. Morrowind is the best out of the rest of them with an 8.4. Oblivion, I give an 8.1. And Skyrim, I give a 7.8. But those are just the vanilla ratings of the game. The vanilla... Oh, shit, I forgot. Vanilla is a non-modded version of the game, like the console version, or when you first get the game, that's vanilla. Okay, now keeping that in mind, the non-vanilla versions of the games, Arena and Daggerfall still get 6.4 and 7 because there was, like, near to no mods, and the mods that were there weren't that great or whatever. Well, there are okay mods for it, it just... They didn't pique any of my interest, and they didn't fix any of the problems, in my opinion. Morrowind, I give a 9. Everything, it just makes the game a million times better. It's amazing. But it still has the dexterity problem and the walking, so I can't give it a 10. Oblivion, I will give an 8.8 because there's so many amazing mods. You could fix all the problems with it pretty much. Actually, with the difficulty mod to make all the enemies and stuff a lot stronger, to make it more like Arena and Daggerfall difficulty, I would actually give this a 9.3, which is the highest out of any of the rest of them, because it becomes the perfect game if you have enough mods to fix all the problems and get the difficulty mod to make it more like the original games. Everything, I think, tends to balance out and it becomes pretty much perfect. But there's still a couple minor things that haven't been fixed here and there. Sometimes you might not be able to get things to work. The game still crashes quite frequently, etc. Skyrim, with mods, I'm going to be giving it an 8.5, only because there's not very many mods as of yet. There are some amazing mods. There's My Little Pony mods. I really enjoyed that, if you guys haven't realized that yet. But I really enjoy the mods in Skyrim so far. But saying that it's only an 8.5, I still think it has the most potential out of all of them, due to how many people enjoy this game. If we don't have mod tools and we're still able to mod characters from another TV show, an animated cartoon TV show, into a game, and we don't even have the mod tools yet, there's going to be some amazing shit when those mod tools come out. Anyways, so my final verdict is, if you want to go for vanilla, which means you don't have the computer to be able to run these things, definitely go with Morrowind. It is my favorite Elder Scrolls so far. It's unbelievably great. Everything about it is just awesome. But if you're going to be getting it with a computer that could hold the mods, handle the mods, definitely, I think Skyrim has the most potential, so I think you should go with Skyrim. Because as of now, without mod tools, it has an 8.5. Yes, fucking Oblivion is over 9, over 9,000. But Skyrim, just 8.5 without the mod tools. That's going to be amazing. Think about that. With mod tools, it could fix all the problems, do everything that you want it to do. And then, with the amount of people that enjoy this game, you could just go to a place and request something. Say you want the dildo from Saints Row 3 to go smack a dragon in the fucking face with it. You can be like, just smack that dragon in the face with a fucking dildo. You could do that. Think about that. You could smack a dragon in the face with a giant fucking dildo. Thanks for watching my video, guys, and don't forget to vote on next week's The History Of. So far, we have COD, Resident Evil, and Silent Hill. You could vote early by going to playthegame.co. And thanks, guys. Don't forget to vote again. Keep saying that.